were worth a chance. Middle-aged fat men who are never worth a fuck to you, you're going to blame them for all the men that were worth a fuck that beat you. That's what being woke is. Woke is, it's okay for a fat woman to shame and berate and belittle and be cruel and try to force us and shame us as if we owe it to her to have sex with her, even if we are completely fucking disgusted by sex. You say, hey, we're attracted to who we're attracted to. It's not okay to force somebody. But then, let's take a look at these woke folk. We got homosexuals who are trying to say or claim or force men who don't find them attractive to have sex with them anyway. Meanwhile, we've got woke women saying if a man does a woman, then it's rape. If a man assures a woman to have sex with him, then it's rape. That's woke, apparently. A woman can stare at you and gawk at you as you go across the parking lot to get some fucking food. She can gawk at you like you're a sick fucking pervert. That's woke. You know what woke is? When she stares at you like you're a pervert and she walks past you, pushing her grocery cart, looking at you like this. And if you glance up for half a second, oh my God, I'm a scared woman now. He looks rapey. He looks like he's feeling rapey. We got male teachers going to prison for 40 years on no evidence at all. No evidence, just a girl said so. But then if it happens to a boy, and the teacher is a female, and there's so much evidence that she's even got his evidence growing into another human being inside of her, she's going to get an average of 8 months. The one closer to here that was having sex with, she was on the East Coast, wasn't she? The one who was having sex with a 10-year-old, she was a teacher, having sex with a 10-year-old, and she had been doing it for 3 years. 3 years. She got 2 months. How about the one in Colorado got pregnant with a 13-year-old boy's child? 14 by the time it came out. She's 31 years old. How much time did she get? She didn't even get 60 days. Now let's take a look at Brenda Griffith. This is a female predator that I personally know. How much time did she get? How much? 8 months. That's right. Having sex with a 14-year-old boy. I knew the boy. He's an adult now, and he's a dad. And also, Brenda's a mom. Let me tell you about another sexual predator, Robert Franklin Warnick. He's got kids. But you know what? You want to pretend with your woke society. Your woke society is so woke that we're supposed to what? We're supposed to be thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Thank you for everything you do to us, every judgment you pass on us. It's not okay to judge you, but you could judge me. It's not okay to bully and berate you, but it's okay for you to bully and berate me. It's not okay for me to ask my friends for help with turning you assholes into the cops, but it's okay for you guys to go to your friends and gaslight me and beat me up and bully me and berate me and harass me and threaten me and harass me some more, threaten to kill my friends, threaten to kill my family. That's okay for you to do it to me, huh? And you see how long I fucking took it? How many years of threats did I fucking take? And assaults did I fucking take? Over the idea that a man must be guilty, a homeless person must be guilty, and homeless people don't matter to you, do they? White men don't matter to you. You see me, you see a white man. You see privilege. Even a white man on the streets got it worse than a black man in a house. And if that's true, then for damn sure a black man on the streets has got it worse than a black man in a house. See, here's the thing. On the streets, you have no rights. In your house, you have some rights. When it's your place, you can tell people to leave. You can lock your doors. If you can't carry everything that you need, you can leave some at fucking home. That black man on the street's got to carry his life on his back. Or he's got to walk places that it would kill you after high school to walk. So we got a bunch of fat people in houses want to tell us out here on the streets how easy we got it. How they wish that they was free like us. How this is free. Are you sure this is freedom? Are you sure? Being victimized into the ground. Having a 1 in 960 chance of being killed by a police officer this year just because I'm homeless. Regardless of fucking skin color. Homeless is homeless. The largest cross sections of the black population, the white population, the Native American population, immigrant populations. The majority of them are homeless. The majority are homeless. You know what the homeless have going on that most of y'all don't? They're a lot less likely to be armed. Homeless people are the least likely to be armed of any population in the country. Felons in houses have a much higher chance of having guns than we do. Look at Ted Bollinger. My God, y'all are sick. Wake the fuck up. When you want to pretend all men are rapey and you can destroy this man's entire life by, oh, I was uncomfortable with the way he looked at me. How the fuck do you think it makes me feel when you gawk at me like that? Just for walking across a parking lot. And if I look up and acknowledge your existence, you're going to pretend like I must want to rape you and you're afraid. Poor you. You're allowed to chastise people whenever you want, but how dare they ever stand up to you? They must be rapey. Now, those of you trans folk who want to pretend that people owe it to you to be interested in the way that you want, Really? Because if there's a fat woman who is feeling just as entitled as you, that's a heterosexual fat woman, and she has decided that you, since you have a penis, although you're only interested in men, decides that you owe her some penis, you owe it to her to like fat people, to give fat people, fat women a chance when you're not into women or fat people, when your preference, even though you want to transition as a woman, you still have a penis. You still want to keep your penis. That's your preference, but you still want to identify as a woman. But what about somebody who doesn't want their penis? What about somebody who wants to have a vagina and gets one of those vaginas? And they should be allowed that, right? It's their body, their choice. But you're going to tell us what to do with our bodies. You want to pretend like we're people because our preferences are different than yours. You want to pretend like finding a penis revolting is a choice. No, I find my own penis revolting. I think they look gross. I've got no interest in penises, not even my own. I don't owe it to you to do anything that you want when you want it. When you complain about how men won't date you and how all these men owe it to you to date a fat woman. I guess now that all the viewers are gone, I'm going to say it like it is. Woke society is rape culture. All right, I want you to listen to the words of the women in these things. These women who want special rights and special treatment. They want to have the right to say, but you aren't allowed to say no to them. They are allowed to be angry with you because you looked their direction, so you must be rapey. But if they want to berate you and belittle you and call you at odd hours of the night, be all sorts of cruel because you owe it to them to leave your wife and your kids because you would be better off with a fat woman, right? This is woke society. This is woke people saying this shit and pushing it. Woke society is those in evil. That's what woke means. We are now catering to fucking narcissists. Yes, it is okay for you to be gay. No, it is not okay for you to be a narcissistic fucking asshole. Go running around antagonizing people, trying to throw your sexuality in their face while they're with their kids and their families out in public. You can go ahead and have a gay day parade. I will join it. I have been to Pride many times. I support your right to be gay. Okay? I do. I literally do support your right. Your body, your choice. But full consent is what's important. And we've got community wanting to talk about being violent and rapey and killing people, and also trying to pressure others into the same thing as we're hearing out of those fat women on these things. These fat women who are so woke that men owe it to them to leave their wives. This is... You want to say, oh, well, you know what? This is who I am. This is who I am. I'm attracted to who I'm attracted to. But you need to be attracted to me. It's okay for me to be gay. It's okay for me to be trans. But you're a bigot if you're not trans or gay. That's woke society. You want to pressure us. Woke society. You know what woke society is? It's the copycat version of being homeless. Like your token homeless friend. He's probably also your token mentally ill friend. And he might also be your token black friend. Now, my question is, how can you have this imaginary black friend named Tyrone who also has Tourette syndrome, and your token Tourette syndrome friend's name is Twitch? So you call Tyrone Twitch because he's got Tourette syndrome? It's your token friends? We got a bunch of woke society idiots who never had a black friend, but this is what white girls are wanting to tell them to think. This is what the media wants to tell them to think. This is what social media wants to tell them to think. And we've got too many people that don't think for themselves. You guys who are supporting woke society, I want you to look at what's happening here. The three most likely to be victimized groups in this country are absolutely blamed. You blame men. You blame the disabled. When mentally ill, you are blaming disabled people. Disabled people that you wouldn't listen to because they don't meet up to your standards of what you want to fuck, of what you want to have sex with. That is very rapey. That is far more rapey. When you are allowed to stare a man down who did nothing wrong just because he exists, and you want to pretend that he's a rapist. You know how fucked up that is to a man like me who's been raped? Do you know how I don't want to be fucking gawked at either. But I can go to jail or prison. Jail or prison. Because a woman wants to pretend that I might do such a thing. If I tell a woman no, she can go to all of her friends and start shit. You have no idea how many people I know who are just straight gay. How do you like the way that I said that? You're only interested in straight men. You're not interested in other homosexuals. Do you think that every homosexual out there should have your preference and only be attracted to straight men? You know, I get sick and tired of sticking up for groups of people that, well, honestly speaking, I don't give a fuck about the group. I don't. I don't care about white people. I don't care about black people. I don't care about gay people. I don't care about straight people. I care about people. But while I'm trying to teach you fucking idiots to see each other as people, you're busy running around, victimizing each other, and then saying everybody's toxic but you. Everybody's narcissistic but you. Here's the thing. It is never okay to rape somebody. It is never okay to promote rape against somebody. It is never okay to pressure someone to have sex with you. It is never okay. All right? I don't care if you're 500 pounds. I don't. You're allowed to be 500 pounds. But if you're going to berate me and belittle me because I'm not 500 pounds, or because I'm not attracted to you because you're fat, who the hell says I'm not attracted to you because you're fat? There are lots of people who have lots of different reasons for not liking something. Maybe that guy who's not having sex with you, maybe is into just into men. He doesn't owe it to you to give him a fucking chance any more than Pamela Anderson owes it to me to give me a chance. She probably doesn't look like she did 30 fucking years ago on Baywatch. Let's say she's all saggy and droopy and fucking. Does that mean that I owe it to her now that she's not attractive? Like a lot of unattractive people want to try to pretend like I owe it to. Oh, wait, but it's not me. No, ew, you're so gross. I would never have sex with someone like. Well, see, that's the point. I'm not interested in sex. When you're saying men are rapey, you're leaving out the fact that, well, in all of the situations where we had to stop just pretending that women are made of sugar, we've gotten to see some of the worst parts of our society and realize from men it was from women. Not all women are like that. Not all men are like that. But you want to assume a man's guilt. A woman who doesn't get what she wants. A fat woman who says, you owe me your penis. You owe me some dick. You owe it to me to leave your wife. I am that entitled here in this country. That I, as a fat woman, if you will not have sex with me, then I can go running around and saying that you touch little children, that you're gay, that you wear women's clothing. And then, of course, that's okay for you. Then, in that situation, what you've done is you have shed on a lot of different. You have shed on actual victims of sexual offenses, like myself. You have shat on actual homosexuals that never did anything to harm you. Here's the thing, I used to show by example. I liked the golden rule, treat people as I wanted to be treated. Because that's naive as fuck. When a homosexual twice your size is beating on you, it doesn't fucking matter that he's a homosexual. But it's a hate crime to defend yourself. If a rapist like Robert Franklin Warnick is threatening to kill you and fucking assaulting you, you want me to feel bad for him? Because his selected form of being attracted to is fucking perverted and nasty? You want to call men rapists? Say that men force women to do this? Men pressure women to do this? No, I don't owe it to anybody. My body, my choice. If you're going to try to shame me for not doing what you want right when you want it, I will fucking shame you for having expectations that are different for yourself than they are for others. You want fucking equality? No, you don't. You want the right to rape people. That is what you are showing loud and clear. You want the right to be rapey. You want the right to assign to somebody else the things that you have sick in your mind. You are showing the mentality that perpetuates this rape society. You know what I learned? If somebody tries to violently rape me, somebody tries to force his penis into my mouth, I don't have any teeth anymore. When I did, though, after being raped growing up so many times, by the time I was about 13, I was too feisty and mean to rape. You'd have had to do it 5-on-1 to get away with that shit. The only thing that you would ever get out of forcing your penis into my mouth, I'll explain this to you. I'd have bitten down as hard as I could and shaken my head like a dog and fucking swallowed it. The only satisfaction you would have gotten out of me by trying to force such a situation is the knowledge that eventually I'm going to shit it out of my asshole. Now, those of you who want to pretend like I'm a bad person because I'm raped, I didn't want boys to rape me or men to rape me. And you want to tell me that I owe it to you to have sex with you. For what reason? You want to accuse me of being a rapist because I have a penis for what reason? You want to treat me like I must be a predator for what reason? Meanwhile, you are showing those things. You are the one trying to victim blame and victim shame. You are the ones being cruel to male victims of sexual assault and sexual crimes and physical abuse. You tell them they're stronger. Really? Really? Weight and momentum. If a 400-pound woman punched me in the face, she's got a lot better chance of killing me than I would. I don't weigh shit. I'm tired of being told that I'm a violent, dominant male monkey, because I'm not. Hey, look at the 3 body types. Yeah, who are the ones who are most likely to be aggressive? Not me. Then, of course, I'm not allowed to assign you a gender or tell you that you should have a specific gender. But we get to see how each of these individual groups are now catering to woke people who are literally trying to change things so they can get away with doing the exact same things the police do. Rules are different for them than they are for you. Now they can rape you and charge you with rape. Now they can assault you and charge you with assault. Fuck no. Fuck woke society. Wake the fuck up.